great to see you. My name is Ben Brill, and in this video I'm going to give you a review and unboxing of the Loog Pro electric guitar. Originally designed for kids, but I'm having a pretty good time playing it as well. So I will explain what I think is good about this guitar, what I think is bad about it, a little bit of the basics of what's going on here, what makes this guitar different from other beginners' guitars, and I'll also help you decide if this might be a good fit for your child, or maybe even you. So right off the bat, what makes this guitar different from other guitars for beginners is that it only has 3 strings. These are tuned to G, B, and E, the same as the 3 highest sounding strings on a 6-string guitar. The premise is that it takes a lot less focus, concentration, time, and practice to be able to play chords with just 3 strings. I teach many different instruments, and I'm having the most fun teaching the Loog guitars to kids because it's very easy to adapt songs that they like, and they can quickly jump in there and start playing good things right away. Okay, so I waited for you guys to open the box. Loog just does a nice job of the presentation, and I wanted you to see what you can expect if you order one. Now, I personally opted for the bundle. This is a new thing Loog is doing. There's a few different bundles where I just get things that I would definitely want to buy anyhow. It's pretty generous. I saved quite a bit. I got a strap to go with the guitar and a small guitar stand that fits it really well. Regarding straps, if you get a guitar from Loog, I always would recommend that you get a strap. They're not expensive, and it makes it easy to fix a lot of playing posture problems. It's easy to stand and walk. There's just no reason not to have it. And here's the actual instrument. So right away, I've got a really nice gloss finish in this guitar. It just looks really good. Strings are already on it. There's nothing to do besides just get it in tune, which I'll do right now. Also, I guess the other thing would be to add a 9-volt battery to the compartment back here. And when I heard they were doing a battery-operated guitar, I thought, oh, that's a terrible idea, because kids are going to forget to turn the switch off. It's going to run out of power in 2 days, and they're going to get frustrated. They're going to stop playing. I was wrong. It's either 160 hours or 180 hours, up to that amount of time battery life. Now, no matter how much money you spend on a guitar, and if you get it mailed to you, it's going to sound junky until you get it in tune. So I will do that now. If you're a beginner, I highly recommend you go with the Loog app. It makes it very simple, very quick, and intuitive to get in tune. I have kids under 5 years old doing this themselves. And if you already know a bit about tuning, you can use a clip-on tuner, such as a snark tuner. So a few things that are special about this particular guitar, the Loog Pro Electric. By the way, there's a lot of great guitars. I've made videos for most of them. This guitar got a switch here that will activate this light. I've got a volume knob down here, and this knob close to the switch will allow me to adjust how much gain I have. With it all the way off, I have volume, but more of a soft, peaceful, sort of folky or jazz kind of sound. So, just different options. You also notice there is an output jack here. That means in addition to those 2 sounds I showed you, I can plug this guitar into any amp, any effect pedal, and I can spend more time twisting knobs and making crazy sounds than I might even like practicing my guitar playing. So what's good about it? It's a very well-designed instrument, well-produced. So I consider it a precision instrument. If you go to Walmart, you spend 20 bucks on a guitar in a box, even a good player is going to have a hard time making it sound good, and I just find kids get frustrated with those. Something else I like about the electric guitar is that, as with most electric guitars, it's going to be a bit easier to press those strings down than on an acoustic version, like a steel string acoustic guitar. Downsides to this guitar, one thing I noticed is that compared to the acoustic Loog guitars, like this one here, Loog Pro Acoustic, they do go out of tune a little bit quicker, and we have to tune more frequently. Is it a deal breaker? Absolutely not. You should tune your guitar frequently anyhow, no matter what kind you have, but it can just take a few extra seconds here and there to get yourself perfectly in tune. Other downsides, I do notice a little bit of a fret buzz on a couple frets here. And even on my good electric guitars, I have that sometimes. That can be adjusted. And this is a new guitar. I just took it out of the box an hour ago. That might settle with time. And it's really not that big of a deal because most of the time kids are going to have their amplifier on when they're playing, and that's going to make the buzz less noticeable if yours does have a buzz. But for the most part, I went through and I played on different parts of the guitar. For me, this is pretty darn accurate. That's all I can think of, and they're quite minor. In conclusion, I still think Loog guitars are an awesome company. I still think you're awesome. Thanks for encouraging music in your child's life. Plenty of other resources for you available all over the internet. If you're looking for lessons, Loog offers a page of their website that has Loog certified instructors. This is something also I do. I'm getting pretty close to being fully booked, but I have a few people who work for me in my company, Epic Musical Journey, that are trained on some really good tactics for getting kids excited right away. The description will yield that and all the other things as well. And on my channel, there's a lot of different playlists and videos that you can explore. One playlist that just helps kids to learn their first couple of songs. It's like a 7 or 8 video series I made using just a lot of tricks I've learned from years of teaching. You've been amazing, awesome job, and I will see you next time.